EMbers, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another wrap-up video from me. So this is October's wrap-up. Can you believe we are at the end of October and the beginning of November? I can't quite believe it. In this series we talk about all of the video games that I've bought, both physically and digitally, and all of the video games that I've been playing during the month. This is going to be quite a big one because I haven't bought any video games in a while. I have this month, so I've got quite a lot to show you. I'm very, very excited. So let's get straight on with the physical purchases. First up, this was actually a Vinted purchase. Yes, I found Vinted and I'm very sad about it because my bank account hates me. Between Whatnot and Vinted, I'm done for. But on Vinted, I found a copy of Summoner 2. So I did a video on this channel about all of the PlayStation 2 games I've played and all of the PlayStation 2 games I want to play. And Summoner 2 was in the want to play section because I have played Summoner, although I need to go back and replay it because I don't remember too much about it. I said in that video I didn't know there was a sequel, but this front cover looks very, very familiar to me. So now I'm wondering if I accidentally lied in that video and if Mum had this and I just never played it. I think Mum may have had this in her collection, but we never played it. I can't remember. So either way, I may have actually known that Summoner had a sequel. So I may have lied in that video because this does look remarkably familiar to me. But yes, Summoner 2, I paid about £1.50 for this. Unfortunately, no manual, but it does have the disc. So I can't tell you anything about the game, of course. I've never played it, I think. But I will be hopefully playing it soon. Moving on, we have, of course, and we're going to talk about it at the end, don't worry, Pokemon Legends ZA. This is the Switch edition. I actually have two, as you can see. One is my copy and one is my husband's copy. We've been playing it concurrently and it's, yeah, I've had a very, very good time. But I won't say too much about it because we'll talk about that in games I've played this month. But safe to say, this is my first Pokemon game on the Switch and we'll talk about it in a moment. Then in a charity shop, I saw these. I don't know if I did a charity shop video for them. I may have done, so you might have already seen these. But we have Tomb Raider 3 Adventures of Lara Croft on the PC. It's got a crack in the case, unfortunately. I think I paid 50p each for these. I'm not really a PC gamer, so I got them for the Tomb Raider collection. And I'd never heard of this one, but apparently it's worth a little bit of money, actually. It's Tomb Raider 2 Golden Mask. So I know the big box version of this goes for quite a lot of money. I don't know about this disc on its own, but apparently, yeah, from what I've gathered, it goes for a little bit of money. So I may be passing it on, but for now I'm going to keep it in the Tomb Raider collection. Again, I don't know anything about Golden Mask. It's presumably a DLC for Tomb Raider 2, or an add-on, I guess. But yes, 50p each or £1 each maybe, something like that. I couldn't say no. So that's it for physical game purchases, but I did want to show you some other purchases that are related to video games. So again, this was from Vinted and it is this PC Gamer magazine. Now the reason I bought this on Vinted was because this is a magazine from November 2025 and if I draw your attention right here, it has an article for Draken Order of the Flame. Draken in 2025? What? So I had to get it. And later on in the month, I will be doing a complete flip through of this magazine and discussing the Draken article. So please stay tuned for that. I only paid a couple of pounds for this. And as part of that purchase, the seller also sent me a free Nintendo Switch 2 magazine. It does say free up there, the 2025 special issue. Later on in the month, I will be doing a bonus video flipping through this magazine as well. But I don't know if it'll stay in the collection. It's just a nice little freebie. So next up, let's talk about digital purchases. So we have Zack and Daxter, which is free on Premium. We'll talk about it in a moment. Zack 2 Renegade, also free on Premium. And then on my phone, I downloaded The Elder Scrolls Castles. That is free on Google Play. Again, we'll talk about it a little bit later. And finally, I downloaded As Dusk Falls from Premium as well. Now, the only one we can't talk about is As Dusk Falls because I haven't played that yet. I've downloaded it, hopefully to play with the husband when we've finished ZA. I also pre-ordered a couple of things, so I thought I would let you know. I pre-ordered the new Neopets game. I pre-ordered it on the Switch and the PS5. That is coming out in March. And I'm very, very excited about it, actually. A lot of nostalgia. So it's got not all, I shouldn't say all. It's got a lot of the old Flash games on it, including the one that I was obsessed with as a kid, Mirka Chase 2. And it's also got some exclusive content. So yes, I am a big kid. I did pre-order the Neopets game on the Switch and the PS5. Will I keep both copies? I don't know. But seeing as it's not coming out till March, I thought it was best to pre-order both. So finally, we'll get on to the biggest section, which is games I've played this month. We'll try and get through this one as quickly as we possibly can. Harvest Moon Back to Nature, of course, is an ongoing playthrough here on this channel. Not far off finishing now, I can't believe it. Ark the Lad Twilight of the Spirits is, of course, an ongoing playthrough on this channel. I platinumed Dragon Age the Veilguard this month, so that is finished, done and dusted. I've spoken about Dragon Age a few times on this channel. My very, very brief thoughts on it, because I've said them before, is I don't think Dragon Age the Veilguard is as bad of a game as people say if you remove it from the Dragon Age sort of canon, which I know you can't do, but you know what I mean? If you disregard the fact that it's a Dragon Age game, I think it's quite a good game. I really do like it. And you know what? I'm not going to apologise for it, actually, because the world would be very boring if we all liked the same games, wouldn't it? But I actually do quite like Dragon Age the Veilguard. Then we platinumed Zack and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy. I have never played a Zack and Daxter game, and considering I'm constantly saying the PS2 is my favourite console of all time, I thought I'd better play Zack and Daxter. I'm trying to go back and play some of the PS2 classics so I can firmly make the claim that the PS2 is my favourite console of all time. Did I enjoy Zack and Daxter? Complicated. I think I would have loved it as a kid. As an adult, I found the controls very, very janky, I will say that. Of course, I played it on the PlayStation 5. And I did enjoy the Precursor Legacy for what it was, yes. But would I play it again? Probably not. Again, I think I would have had more nostalgia for it if I'd have played it as a kid. Unfortunately, I didn't. So, did I enjoy it? Yeah. Would I play it again? No. But it was a fairly easy platinum. And then we move on to Zack 2. I hate it. I'm sorry. I hate it. It's called Renegade, I think. I'm so sorry if that offends anybody that grew up with it. I can't stand it. I just can't. So I have given the reins over to my husband, who's going to platinum it for me, because I hate the fact that it's not going to be platinumed on the PS5, but I can't play it. So he's going to play it for me instead. So then we move on to The Sims 4. I'm not going to talk about The Sims 4 too much. There was the Forever Friends event, which I did complete because I did want the free items. These events for The Sims 4 are just, they're boring. I'm sorry, they're boring. They are doing their job, I suppose, because I am the sucker that keeps getting reeled in by new items. So they are getting players in, I suppose, but I don't like them at all. Of course, we'll have to wait and see what happens with The Sims as we move forward because of the merger. The Sims has been bought out. EA, has been bought out by a company. I'm not going to get too much into it, but I do know that there are a lot of changes happening, and we're just going to have to hope that The Sims 5 is a thing and it has everything that we as Sims players want and need. Then, of course, here we are, Pokemon Legends ZA. I love it. I really, really love it. So it is my first game on the Switch, like I said, first Pokemon game. Do I find the side quests quite tedious? Yes, I do. Do not worry, there's going to be no spoilers here, I promise. I have been posting a lot of pictures here on this channel, but I will not spoil the game for you at all. We are about, I would say, 3/4 of the way through the main story. I would say that's a guess, but I'm guessing that we're about 3/4 of the way through. And then, of course, with every Pokemon game, there's normally post-game content, so I imagine we're going to have that as well. But I do enjoy it. I'm going to wait maybe for another month so I can give you more coherent thoughts. So you may hear more about ZA next month. But safe to say, I am very much enjoying my time playing it with my husband. And then the Elder Scrolls Castles. So as you guys know, I'm a huge Elder Scrolls fan. Didn't like Castles on the mobile at all. So it's, I don't even know what you call those kind of games, like a construction strategy game. I don't know, but they're not really my thing. So I probably played Castles for about 2 hours and then gave up and uninstalled it, and I won't be playing it again. But at least as an Elder Scrolls fan, I can say I've played Castles, but I didn't like it. And then finally, for games that I've played this month, I hadn't played the Switch in a long time, and then obviously ZA came along, and I'm now playing the Switch again, and I realised how much I missed it. So I've gone back and started replaying Yes, Your Grace, because it was one of my favourite games on the Switch. So I can't talk about it too much this month, because I've only just started playing it again, but I have spoken about Yes, Your Grace on this channel before. I do need to play Yes, Your Grace, is it Snowfall? But that's only on PC at the moment, so I'm hoping that gets a Switch release soon, but I do need to play that one. It's such a frustrating game, Yes, Your Grace, but I do really like it. So we'll probably talk about that more next month as well. And with that, that is the end of the wrap up. So thank you very much for watching. Please let me know what video games you've been buying and playing this month. And until next time, bye Embers.